What to watch? Jumanji. These movies are so unrealistic. Let's see what the boys are up to. Son of a... What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. In today's video, I'm going to be eating a whole lot of carbs. I'm going to be eating a whole lot of fish. No, this isn't that kind of video. And on top of all that, I have to wake up at 4 in the morning because we are living like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Let's get started. Now, the first thing The Rock does in his day is 30 to 50 minutes of cardio, usually found in the form of a run or elliptical training, and he gets this done before any of his meals, meaning it is fasted. Now, do I think fasted cardio matters? It doesn't matter! But we're going to do it regardless because today we're trying to train like The Rock and get on his level. So I'm going to go for a 30-minute run here, and then we're going to get ready for meal number 1. Finishing up the morning run here. It is now 5 in the morning. I'm surprisingly not as tired as I thought I'd be. However, I have built up an appetite, which is perfect because now we're going to head in and get meal number 1. Now that is a lot of food. For The Rock's first meal of the day, he eats 2 whole eggs, 2 cups of oats, and 10 ounces of cod. Who eats cod at 5 in the morning? This is just... whatever. We're gonna get it down. Do what you gotta do. And The Rock also usually drinks this watermelon juice in the morning. I looked everywhere, couldn't find it, so I'm gonna settle for the next best thing, which is a heaping cup of coffee. Speaks for itself. The Rock. Try that again. The Rock eats his oatmeal plain. I'm not trying to torture myself. I threw in some Walden Farms maple syrup along with a little bit of cinnamon, both 0 calories, so our macros are gonna stay the exact same. This is a massive bowl. This is very dense, and I'm not sure this will even fit in my stomach. Oh. It's just too much. That is just too much. Oh. That is incredibly heavy. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm trying to be quiet because everybody in the house is still sleeping. That is just way too much food for the average person. I have no idea how somebody could stomach that on a daily basis, but that's probably why The Rock is on an entirely different level. I need a minute to let that sit. I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we are gonna go to the home gym and do the Rock's shoulder workout. Now everybody knows that the Rock's got cannonballs for shoulders. We're gonna try and channel some of that Samoan energy today and try to replicate his shoulder gains. Now the Rock does 12 reps through 4 sets for all of his exercises, and he kicks it off with barbell overhead press, moves on to front raises, Arnold press, barbell shrugs, rear delt raise, and then finally finishes it off with pull-ups. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock? Fun that don't ever stop. We are on a crash course and freedom is running on as long as we want. Drive fast, let go. Hands up, wind blows. Soundtrack, stone cold. Sit back and turn it up, now here we go. Calling all my friends for a race. Revving up the engines, we ain't going nowhere slower. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Heading to the top, you'll see us. Trying to be the best, no secret. Never touch the brakes to keep it. Fast cars and wild hearts, a better life. Are you ready to move? Now that we got you.
And that is gonna be it for the Rock's shoulder workout. We're gonna head inside and get ready for meal number 2. And we find ourselves facing off with yet another large serving of cod. We have 8 ounces of cod, accompanied by a more modest serving of vegetables, only 1 cup, and then 12 ounces of sweet potato. That's not too bad. I actually love sweet potato, so that shouldn't be too hard for me to take down. But I can guarantee you that by the end of the day, I'm going to be pretty fed up with eating fish. And that is meal number 2 of 7 in the bag. So one thing I'll say about his diet is it's very clean options, which means there's a lot of volume and it's very filling, and I am absolutely stuffed after only those first 2 meals, and I am not looking forward to meal number 3, which is a sight for sore eyes because we finally have a protein that was caught on land. We have got 2 cups of white rice paired with 8 ounces of chicken, as well as some mixed vegetables just for some added flavor. And that is 3 down, 4 to go. I'm sure at this point, The Rock will probably be on his way to set to film one of his many projects. Unfortunately, my acting career hasn't gone in the same direction, but we've all got to start somewhere. Hi, my name is Austin. I'm 22 years old, and this is my... And we're back after a rather brief intermission. We have meal number 4, so we're looking across that halfway point now, and I am met with, once again, 8 ounces of cod. The man likes his fish, I'll give him that. I personally am getting pretty tired of it, but we're not done with it yet. So we got 8 ounces of fish, a cup of vegetables here, and also 2 more cups of rice. The man eats tons of carbs in a day. I don't know how he stomachs all of it, but he looks great, so I mean something's working for him. I don't even want to eat this. Here goes nothing. I can feel a food coma coming. I think I might just lay here for a minute. Just kidding, I'm actually gonna be heading out of the house, so I better exercise my dog so he doesn't tear the place up while I'm gone. Well, here we go. And after some unexpected delays, I have made it back home. It is 10:30 p.m. and I still have 3 meals to get down. So in front of me here, I've got 8 ounces of sirloin steak along with 12 ounces of baked potato and a very bland, boring spinach salad. Absolutely no dressing on it whatsoever. I'm in a bit of a time crunch, so I actually have the next meal cooking while I'm taking this on, so I'm probably just gonna have to get this down back to back and try and crunch these last 3 meals out before it's time to hit the sack. So I'm not gonna waste any more time and I'm gonna get into this. Well, aside from that extremely bland, overly large serving of rabbit food, that was actually probably the most enjoyable meal of the day. But if you can smell what the Rock is cooking, you would know that we have got more fish. Now, unfortunately, you would think after buying $30 worth of cod that would be enough for one day, but no, I actually ran out of cod, so I had to pull out a piece of salmon. So I've got some salmon stacked on top of another 2 cups of rice, and then 1 more salad, except this time I have added some pineapple just to add a little more flavor, and because pineapple is really good for digestion. Just a lot of food in front of me, but I do still feel like I got a little bit of room, so I don't think this is going to be too big of an issue. It's going to be the last big meal of the day. The last one's not nearly as bad. I'm going to dive into this one, and we'll be close to wrapping up the day. And just like that, we are finally finished with fish for the day. Thank God, because I have cooked so much fish today that my house is starting to smell like Johnny Sin's apartment. I'm gonna have to give that a minute, let that all settle, and then I got 1 more meal to get down just before bed. So I'll see you guys then. And we have finally made it to the final meal in The Rock's daily regime. He finished it off with a protein shake using specifically casein protein over whey. Only difference really is casein is more of a slow release formula versus whey being a more immediate reaction. So the casein can actually take up to a few hours to break down and digest in your body, which is really good for when you're going long periods of time without a meal, or like The Rock does before bed, so it really helps fill that gap and help him feel full. And then he also ends the day with 10 whole egg whites. However, I don't really feel like eating anymore, so I'm gonna make a deal with you guys. If you hit that like button right now, I will pour the egg whites into the shake and use that as my water or my milk. Go ahead, I'll wait. Alright. That is gonna be thick. Every last drop. This one's for you guys. There it is. We have made it through a full day of eating and training like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And of course we can't live like The Rock for a day without kicking our feet up and enjoying some Terramana tequila. So I'm gonna pour myself a glass of this and unwind for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end of the video, please drop a like, maybe even consider subscribing. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much for all the positive vibes you guys have been sending me lately. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.